I suffered from cognitive dissonance for years. It's when you have like internal conflict about your behavior because your behavior doesn't align with your values and beliefs. Long story short, I would advocate for women to get out of abusive relationships while I was in one. I valued myself, yet I stayed with someone who didn't value me. It took a mental, physical, and emotional toll on me. Every day I woke up knowing I knew better and could do better, but chose not to. I can only imagine the toll it took on her. Kelly Mays was a beautiful woman, gifted poet, and a great mother. She was married to Jimmy Brown, better known as Kent, who she separated from in the beginning of the year. She was an advocate for mental health and victims of domestic violence. Her poetry was her one-of-a-kind gift to the world. People described her as magic. The words she spoke had a way of touching your soul in a magical way. The words she spoke will forever live on, but her unspoken words will definitely leave a void.
It was Kelly Mays' own daughter who found her mother stabbed to death more than a dozen times here at their apartment in Westland, and come to find out, allegedly at the hands of a man who she considered a father.
I hate him now, and he is no father of mine.
Last Sunday, Celeste Mays came home, couldn't place it, something was off, then the gruesome discovery.
I touched her foot and it was cold. I have nightmares about it. So every time I fall asleep, I see it.
Her mom, Kelly, stabbed 17 times. Within hours, her husband, Jimmy Brown, better known as Kent, turned himself in to Westland police for her murder.
Now I gotta fend for my sister, because my sister's 14. And it's a lot of responsibility.
There were signs, there usually are. Celeste says the two fought, even got physical over the course of their 13 years together.
We both told them to leave each other multiple of times.
Kelly and Kent were separated, but still saw each other.
Even when they did fight in front of us, he would walk away. The one time we're not there, he took her life like it was nothing.
The terrible irony of it all, Kelly was a domestic violence survivor from a previous relationship and dedicated her life and profession to helping other women in her same circumstance.
And tonight we have a brave survivor, Kelly Mays, here to share her story.
She was on our air in 2019 to discuss that previous abusive relationship.
I was in a relationship with my youngest child's father, and the culmination of the relationship, on her first birthday, I was assaulted and hospitalized from the assault.
It's devastating. You know, everybody loved her. I believe he might have even loved her. I don't know. You know, he seemed like he did. But I don't know why people do horrific things like that.
Her dad, Ralph Mays, a retired Detroit police officer, says the abuse, it was hidden.
It's like a constant cycle. They can't pull themselves out.
Kent, also known as Super MC, a small-town rapper in Detroit with ties to big names. Now charged with first-degree murder.
So, like, I looked up to him, like, as a dad. And now he's my enemy now, because he took a part of my life away.
Brown was remanded to custody, which means he was denied bond. He's due back in court at the end of this month. Reporting in Westland, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
To all of Kelly's family and friends, I am so sorry for your loss. If what Kelly went through, all of her hurt and pain, can stop someone from going through the same thing, then she didn't die in vain.